Washington County is adding new guardrails for big water users, making sure large developments don't strain the already strained water supply there. Our Southern Utah correspondent Cannon Seacrest shows us what the new policy means for growing communities.
This new policy lays out a clear process for any future project that would use a lot of water. And since the Virgin Basin is our only water source, officials say this is about making sure growth doesn't get ahead of what we can actually support. The Water Conservancy District says big users like certain types of industries or amenities can put a surprising dent in the supply. And in a recent review, they found just how concentrated that use can be.
The top 1% use an average of 9 million gallons per year. But we also found that top 1% used almost as much water as the other 99% combined.
That's why the district will now take a closer look at any new project expected to cross that 9 million gallon threshold, or 5 million in some Upper Valley communities. And to get that green light, developers have to show that
what they're planning to build is in the interest of the citizens of Washington County, that they are using the best water efficiency practices, and that they're going to put the water they're using to some of the highest economic benefit for the county.
So what kind of future projects could be affected?
Obviously golf courses. They use hundreds of millions of gallons of water, and our threshold is 9 million. Data centers are another potential large user that's looking at a lot of communities around the West.
And this is something that even local governments will need to abide by.
This policy would even apply to a city if they wanted to build a large park. And this helps ensure that everybody understands that something's providing a benefit to the community at large, and not necessarily having cities go in and invite in users that impact the entire region's water supply.
And while some people worry new policies could slow down development, the district says that's not the intent. The focus is simply making sure the water use matches the value it brings to the county.
I don't think it'll slow development. What it'll help ensure is that we're protecting the water supply, and that when somebody comes in and wants a large volume of water, that they are providing something that the residents of Washington County either need or want to be here.
Now, it's important to remember that this policy doesn't change anything for current water users. It only applies to new large projects moving forward. The district says it's a way to keep Washington County growing without putting its water future at risk. Reporting in Washington County, Cannon Seacrest, ABC 4 News.